Let me ask you a question. Have you wondered why MagPul hasn't made a QD MLOK mounted bipod yet? Well, I have, and I figured out a way to do it first. Stick around and I'll show you how. So when I first saw MagPul come out with their new bipod, I thought it was super cool. I'm a little bit of a MagPul fanboy. I like almost everything they put out. I don't have most of everything they've put out, but I really like their stuff. It's high quality. I've had really good experience with every MagPul product I've used, to include their Glock magazines. And I really wanted to get one. I was thinking that with as much polymer as in this thing, it would be pretty lightweight compared to other bipods, and not have as much weight hanging off the front of a rifle. So I decided to get one when I had the opportunity, even though I don't have a rifle that this really is suited super well for, but I still wanted to have it, play around with it, be able to use it and test it out. But I was looking, and they had an MLOK version that they came out with later, I believe, but it was permanent MLOK attached, just like this vertical grip is right here. It just, you put it on with a tool. You can't just quickly put it on and take it off. They had one for an arms mount. They have one for a standard sling stud, like on a traditional Remington 700. And then they had a Picatinny rail version, which is the one I ended up getting. And as I was trying to figure out the best way to, or if there was a way to make this a QD MLOK compatible bipod, I came up with a solution. I started digging around my parts bin one day, and I found this little guy. This is a Kinetic Development Group rail section, a QD rail section. They're called Connect rail sections. It's literally Picatinny rail on the one side, and the other is a spring-loaded QD MLOK system. So when you push this into a slot on your MLOK, it pops two detents, and it's kind of hard to do with my fingernails, but it pushes out these little arms that lock into the MLOK section on that rail and give you a pretty solid mount. Maybe not as solid as something you bolt in, but I would say there's virtually no difference in terms, especially if you have a rail that's in spec, in terms of how tight these are on lockup. Now, I found one of those, and I decided to try it out on this pick rail version of the MagPul bipod. So I attached it just like I would be attaching it to a quad rail, for example. Found a slot on my rifle of MLOK, and presto bango, it goes in, holds in nice and tight. I can use it, flip it out, and when I want to take it off, all I gotta do is pop those two little tabs. It comes right off. So kind of a quicker video, might even call this a quick tip video when I do the titling, but wanted to talk to you guys about that in case you've been looking for a MLOK compatible QD bipod. This is the solution that I use. It works very well for me. I have used it with this AR to check zero and things like that, nothing crazy, and I've had good luck with it so far. I'm going to keep testing it, but wanted to put the information out there for you guys. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to send me an email or a DM on Instagram. I'll have all that stuff linked down below, as well as here on the screen. And don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, all that good stuff. It really does help out with the algorithm, and I really appreciate the support. Thanks again, guys. Y'all take it easy, roll tide, and I'll see you later.